don't add anything to what has already been given. You help people to discern. That is the key. Discernment, pattern recognition, and discerning is only two force away from the true you or toward the true you. You know, once you realize this discernment, oh man, you can't be bullshit anymore by anybody, not even by me, not even by your own self. Okay, we're in. Oh, Bitcoin. Bank on Bitcoin. Oh, all right. There we go. Okay, I'm glad you're here now. Okay, did you enjoy your Stargate?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep. Yep.
Stop.
It was fun.
Mhm. Excellent. This is
Already.
my square right here. Let's see. It's my slave moment. Them. Okay. Did my teaching help you a lot? Hi, baby.
Yeah, definitely.
Definitely. I wasn't there. I was monitoring the room, so I didn't go with them. But
Mhm.
they went and they came back.
Okay, good.
Didn't want to spend too long down.
Um, you see that I will give you my feedback. Everything I did, it was to create self-trust, not toward Kosal. And you always said, oh, many times that the trickster always, well, you gotta understand what the why the trickster is doing the trick thing, like me and stuff. The trickster is there to help a relationship, but not to create attachment relationship, but to create reinforcement relationship. That the only true relationship there is not between you and the trickster, but between you and your true self. See, that is the secret. And that's why everything I reveal to you now, it makes sense. Logically, practically, front the scene, behind the scene. And now you see how the behavioral pattern, the structure is mirroring the same three codes. The red, the green, and the child, and the channeling. Channeling is the fourth, you know? And that's only the fourth code. But there is a fifth code. You already met the fifth code already. Each one of you is the fifth code, the uniqueness of how you apply the fourth code. Does that make sense now?
Yep.
Yep.
Yes.
And no one ever revealed you that before. No one, not even the past, the present, only people in the future. And that's why they took someone from the past and you realize all them. That's why you see people take like in the future, out of alien that you see are basically your descendant, extraterrestrial being, or not extraterrestrial being. Majority of them are human beings from the future that look like extraterrestrial,
Oh, wow.
especially the one from parallel dimension.
Man.
See how you like that for a wake up call.
That's a wake up.
And now I'm gonna reveal to you more. When Florence will give you inside information, when Florence burned, when she got side up her handler, side up, they told I was a threat. And they basically let her know I need to be dealt with. You're truly right here. See?
Wow.
And they saw what my game plan was. And I put it right there in front of them. My game plan was simple: to distract you from the side of distraction and bring you back to yourself. If I do that, then they cannot fulfill the quota, which is to keep you distracted even more and more and more. more confused, more distraction, more away from your true self. See, that's why when I first encounter her, and you just watch only one show of her, and you realize she was designed to create distraction based on he say, she say, information that none of you can verify. And if you chase the rabbit hole of the whole rail, it just leads to nowhere because it was designed that way to lead to nowhere. More distraction, storytelling, nothing more, nothing less. But when I came into play, well, I bring some reality. What is reality? You become my focus of truth. I knew it. If I can distract you from that distraction and bring you back to the evidence, which is you, your body, emotion, mind, and your invisible people. That means your guardian angel, your guardian demon, and that you build a relationship with the teacher up there. And I knew that's only then you will realize that, man, you've been bamboozled, and only then I can get you to be angry and see the truth. What been happening? What is the truth? You've been distracted. That's the truth. Get with the program. You've been distracted by the real work. The real work was you. That was the truth. Each one of you are the real work. Anything, even if you focus on me, that's not the then you miss sight of yourself. That's why you see me always doing what I'm supposed to do. Get you with it, then disappear. Get you with it, then disappear. Get you with it, then disappear. So you won't create an attachment toward me. Instead, my encouragement was to create an attachment toward you. That's the only true power source. It was you. Each one of you are the true power source of your own reality. You know, and that was the whole goal. And I did it. And that's the reason when I go around the internet, I'm looking for site operation, and I realize site operation plays each other against each other because the over goal is to distract you. As long as they distract you, they're accomplishing the goal, the quota. And it's a big business. You know, that's why you guys is so disappointment with site operation. The longer you stay with them, then you become addicted to the site operation. Next thing you know, it's a bad habit. It does not benefit you. It benefit the host. I mean the orchestrator, but it's not benefiting you. And that's where I feel a little upset. I feel this is going too far. This illusion casting is going too far. Because the end game is not in your favor. The end game is in their favor. Their favor is they benefit from you by distracting you from your true self. Therefore, all the energy, all the resource not going to you, and you creating it. Your blood and sweat is going to them. Your energy, your emotional, mental, spiritual, physical, creativity, energy is going to them. And you get nothing back in return. And this is called telltale sign of parasite. And that's what the site operation is about. If you of sound mind, if you read the Ark of War, you will find this exact pattern within that book. What is happening in your world? The Ark of War state, you want to take down your enemy. The key is not to take him down in a way that he perceived, but instead of take him down from within. You become his inner world. Does that make sense? So instead, let him follow him, he or she follow his inner objective. You become his inner objective. Now you become the shot caller of his word. So you're distracting him from his inner word. Does that make sense now?
Yeah, definitely makes
Yep.
sense.
Yes.
And you look
Side of
around.
cabinets.
Look around you. Look around you now. Now you understand that. So everywhere you look, it's actually a site operation. It's a market. There's
a lot of it out there.
A lot of it, especially your internet.
There's a lot of it, man.
And they play against each other. And that's why Florence see me as a threat. Her handler telling her, I'm a threat. I need to be stopped. That's why she act like she act. You don't know the stuff that I know of Florence. I have the invisible being. They tell me stuff. They tell me what's going on in a few words. You know, I'm from her point of view, I'm a threat in her operation because she have to make the quota to keep you on distracted, to keep you on generating fear, to keep you on feeding the falseness, which is fear, which is non-verifiable information. Does that make sense? And then she go ahead and say, oh, I hear from this, oh, I hear from that. He say, she said, keep going. This is not only just her, many of them say the same thing, the same pattern. Have you noticed that? From James Ring,
Yes.
Alfred,
Yeah.
from Laura Eisenhower, from David Wilcock, from Corey Good, nothing that you can verify. But if you look into the substance of all them, you find out just side up, and they are side up. It's always either they're against each other to keep you more distracted, or supporting each other narrative to keep you more distracted from the true self. So this is the hardcore fact that I did down. You know, I'll joke to the side. I care for you. I love you guys. That's why I'm willing to tell you what's going on behind the scene. And no master, no friend, and no allies have ever tell you that until I came along. That's why all of them, they working together, try to bring me down purposely, but it's not working for some reason. You know why it's not working? Because they, the angel, the super demon, the super angel, the alien teacher are protecting me, are helping me. Because they know I'm their allies. They know I follow their order.
Making sure that BS don't go too far.
They are the super crew, the true super crew. The alien, the super crew alien. They've been helping me. They've been informing me stuff. And you met them already when we walk into the Stargate, go into the world. That's the one. See?
Yeah, definitely.
And now today we're going to do a med bed session. And each you needed healing. And now see, I already won. I already destroyed it. Florin Brun, I destroyed it. My Jambrick, my friend, I destroyed it. Alfred Limber, I destroyed it. Who's it called?
I'll be right back.
Okay, yes. I destroyed it. Out of sight operation principle out there because I revealed to you how they operate. It's just like they always say, oh, I got it. He say this, she say that. Oh, this is what happened. And then they bring in the person who played that he say, she said, because they're all operative, you know. Their whole goal is to distract you, to let you round and round and round to nowhere. It's never to yourself, but it's always let you round and round and nowhere. Oh, I show you this. Oh, I show you that. Oh, I show you this. I show you that. But it's nothing. You understand now? Oh, I hear this person say this. Oh, I hear this person say that. And the funny part is you guys being like a carrot, a donkey being led by a carrot on a stick. This way, that way. Then you found out.
I did feel like that. I did feel like that. Definitely. It felt like that. They give you a little bit of information. Oh, next week we'll tell you the rest.
Exactly. Yeah. And that's why I want you to be angry. If you're not angry.
No, I'm definitely was upset. Very upset with that.
You need to be angry at yourself, first of all, for falling. For falling for something.
Definitely.
You know, that's the first person you need to angry is at you.
Yeah, you know? Definitely.
Angry is good. Angry is a telltale sign saying that, man, I've been bullshitted. And I should listen to myself when it said, don't be bullshitted. The only person who vouched for you is you. That makes sense now?
I start saying something is wrong. That's how I know something
exactly.
is well, I start saying that something is wrong. I can't put my finger on it yet.
And you worry about someone treating you, because I'll never trick you. The only person that you trick, you allow yourself to be tricked by someone else, you know?
Yeah.
That's the trick. You've been tricked because you obey someone else instead of yourself. So who that you blame? You.
Blame yourself.
Ourselves.
If you don't give credit and value to yourself, then you already been tricked.
Yep.
And that's beautiful. Okay, in MedBed training, quiz time. does medbed has to be in a certain area? Or it can be in any area, any imaginary place that you want to be. A, does it have to be in a specific area? B, can it be in any form or setting that you wish? C, does it has to be specifically like an example led by Dr. Kosar? D, or is it flexible?
I say flexible.
Flexible, yes.
Definitely.
So flexible. So you can have the medbed, you can manifest the device in between your hand, and then you can have the medbed just like Unimetric have in there, or people in there, in between the device in between their hand. The medbed can be in the device. Does that make sense? In the manifested device, in other words. Or you can have the people in the device and don't have to have the medbed, then become a med chamber. If you notice Unimetric how he did it, right?
Yep.
And you see how I did it. It's no wrong. And why we have to imagine a word? Reason is a lot of you cannot see when the body will manifest something. So we go ahead and use the imagination word to sink you in that word. So you can have, can a medbed be a med tree? Yes or no?
Yeah.
Yes, you can.
Because sometimes I think of it as a crystal.
Exactly. It can be a crystal. Can it be a rock? Can it be a coffin? That form? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes.
it can be.
Yeah.
If you read Q36 book, there is also a medbed tree where we take you stargate to that place. Oh, no, remember, the eternal tree. In there you see 2 medbed or 4 medbed, depending how many people going. See? Yes. And the medbed, you're there to meet the fairy. You're facilitating. The fairy will start to dash you with prayer. See? That's right. She's talking about the eternal, immortal tree. So that was used in the medbed training according to Q36 book. It is very potent as well. In there, they put ash water in there. That means water with a dash of ash. And then they put polymer. The fairy stopped dashing out polymer. See? So do you see now? Medbed has flexibility. But now, why some people are, and do encourage you to imagine that world, and some of you I don't. I'm going to explain why. Some of you cannot see their world. So you have to think of one to be in sync with the other and play along. Some of you don't need to imagine, because when you say bottom may please manifest the medbed, you start seeing your thought. It's automatic for you. So people are different. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So some of you who can't see, because you're not at a level yet, you have to think of one. Just imagine one, in other words. And once you imagine, you be in sync with those who perceive it. So what's the difference between the two? It's the same. One people have a gift of imagine. Another person have a gift of perceiving. Does that make sense?
Yes.
But added in, both of you will have both gifts. Doesn't matter. The key is to ask the Baromate, because the being will actually make that real. The being, you know who they are. When you manifest the food, it's not you that manifests it. Who is the one that manifests for you? You or the higher being?
The higher being.
The higher being. Okay. When you ask for the medbed, who the one that manifested? You or the higher being?
The higher being.
Exactly. When you ask the serum, who manifested? You are the higher being that gives
The higher being.
That's right. We give credit is due. Your job is to ask and receive. Their job is to hear you and manifest and to give. See?
Yeah.
And that's why I will not let you believe nobody, not even me. Only believe in yourself. That is my training. And many of you will feel hurt by what I say. Good, because the truth hurts. The truth hurts. That means you're on the right track. Ain't that beautiful?
Yeah.
Some of you
Yes.
think, some of you allowing the color to blind you. Are you allowing your, look, Black people are not for each other, okay? They actually hate each other. White people actually hate each other. They are in competition with each other too. And so is Asian. Your true family are not of your own race. Your true family, those who believe like you, who have the same goal like you. Does that make sense? It's the inner family, inner thinking, inner emotion, inner goal. Those who have similar inner goal like you, inner thinking, inner emotion like you. That's your true family.
That
True.
is so right. Yes.
Yeah, that makes
Yes.
perfect sense.
Oh, totally.
Yeah.
Yes.
បងប្រាប់ជាអូនមនុស្សយើងណាគ្រួសារមិនជាសាច់ឈាមរូបរាងទេគឺជាចិត្តនិងគណិតនិងគោលដៅដូចគ្នា You come in our body, our shape, our size, but it's the inner goal, inner thinking, inner emotion that bind you. គឺគណិតគោលដៅដូចគ្នាគណិតដូចគ្នាចិត្តដូចគ្នាដែលចងយើងឲ្យជាគ្រួសារ Cambodian hate Cambodia. Do you know that? We will try to stop the other Cambodia from progression. In the front of frame, we're friendly, but behind the scene, we'll sabotage them if their goal is not like us. Abi, tell the truth. You're Cambodian.
Yeah, but I think that's like a lot of people that,
No,
Feel
I'm
that
not
way.
I'm worried about a lot of it. I'm talking about Cambodian.
yeah.
See?
Oh wow.
Gabriel, tell the truth about Black people and your Haitian people.
Yeah, when they're jealous, oh man, it's chaos. It's chaos. It is chaos when they're jealous.
Exactly.
Oh gosh,
Sarah,
it is not fun.
Sarah, your turn. Tell a story about the white people. The truth.
Yeah, it's competition.
Exactly.
Yeah,
So it's
it
India.
really is.
Huh?
So it's India.
So it's India. Do you see that?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yes,
India
worse.
too. India
you
is
see
crazy too.
People are bound by flesh and blood. They are bound by the goal, similar emotions, similar inner goal, similar inner emotion. Now you understand, because we are family, because we have similar goal, similar emotions, similar inner thinking. And the goal is simple: to get to know, to be true to a true self, to get to know a true self. That's what binds us. And then your true self is amazing. It has ability. And my goal is to teach you how to have that relationship with your true self and to use the ability that you have. So you can become a true person as you are. That's why when you trying to glorify me, I will humble you and say, don't glorify me. I'm actually a mirror teacher of your true self, you know? Because we human beings, we tend to become clingy to those who help us. I want you to become clingy to the real helper, that is your spirit. And that is the invisible being that is in you. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
If we go and be attached to something, let us be attached to the real being, the spirit that is in you. And that's it. Mike down. I can't hear you. Atlee. Unmute. Oh, don't make that on. Okay. Medbed. Now, who's the one that make it real? Who's the one that make this real when we do? Okay, remember, some of you can see the medbed, and some you need to imagine the medbed. But who's the one to make this bullshit real? Who's the one to make it real?
The higher being.
Yeah.
That's why you get the effect. That's why you get this, get that, because they the one to make it real. They the one to make the bullshit real. Let's call it for what it is.
And the higher selves are part of us, right? Are they mirroring us
The
too?
highest through you, but the high self take form like angel, like super demon, like super robot, like Unimentary. All this are your higher self. Like the
Okay.
Holy Spirit, all this are your higher self. All of it. You know, because the higher self, remember, the higher self is energy. And remember the law of energy conservation. Energy is not created nor destroyed, but
It's transformed.
form can take on different form. That's your higher self is energy. So let's analyze the law of energy conservation, what it really means practically. So energy is not created, that means it has no beginning. Energy is not destroyed, that means it has no end. So that means it is eternal. That means it's beyond space and time. That means operate from no time, no space, reality. When things have
Yes.
form and things take form, it has a beginning and the form will end. That means it has a beginning and an end. So that means it's in finite time. That means in space time. That's what it means. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yes.
But
Yes.
energy is not subjugate to finite time until it take on form. So this is what you have to understand. So that's saying right there in front of you from your 8th grade science literature, energy law of conservation, energy is not create or destroy, but take on form. By analyzing that, you just have you understand everything in the universe. Right there, right in front of your science book. And you know what? This world is not run on Christianity. It's not run on Buddhism. You know what this world run on? The Ark of War. When was the Ark of War was created? 2,500 years ago. This general, 2,500 years ago, wrote a manuscript that everyone uses right now to do business, to self-study. So Christianity is not a dominant religion. It is the Ark of War. It's the dominant religion on the planet. Did you know that? That govern your reality. Written by a Chinese. So basically, you guys have been run by China since day one. True or false? Now you understand the meaning.
Yeah, definitely.
Because China is a strategy, warring state. So they there to create super soldier. And our super soldier operate on the principle of the Ark of War. Carlos, you're a super soldier. When you were in the super soldier program called the Army to make boys into men.
Yes, sir. No, sir.
Yeah, they put you down and build you back up.
Yep. Mhm.
To how they want you to be.
Yep. I'm just flabbergasted that you can be side opted so easily.
It's a lot. It's multi-layered.
Yeah,
So even, and like you said, even the truth is a psyop in the sense that it will it's designed to keep you going down the rabbit hole to the point where you're not paying attention to your the true goal or your true self. You're
Mhm.
being taken away from that. You're so busy trying to figure out what is true, what isn't true, and this and that, and you're so busy you don't get to be a god, so to speak.
Yes.
That doesn't come up.
And they accomplish the goal by not letting you accept who you are. You are you're a spiritual being, a mental being, emotional being, a physical being, all built into one. That is the truth. As long as I keep you from that, you will never have time to acknowledge yourself, study yourself from your self-experience. That means they got you. So they accomplish the goal until a trickster like me come in, because what a trickster is good. He can see trick.
See, the trickster, like I said, if you study the tarot decks
Mhm.
and you look at the fool in a tarot deck is a trickster because you present yourself as a fool, but you got some deep ass wisdom and knowledge that nobody knows about, but you act like a fool.
Yes.
Much like you also, I mentioned the movie The Mask. You know, Loki's mask.
Mhm.
Everything that the fool does is a mask,
Mhm.
but deep down inside, he's extremely intelligent and sees things behind the whole thing. There's a lot of wisdom
Mhm.
back there. And
Exactly.
the trickster is the one that will present you falsehood up front, but that is trying to train you to sit back, not get caught up, and see beyond the
By the
veil.
BS. By the BS.
Yeah,
Mhm.
pass, and that's what the trickster does.
Mhm.
He tries to get you to understand there's something beyond what you see in plain sight.
That's right, because what you see out here, my dear family, is an illusion. Let me explain what illusion means. Illusion is an operation staged on purpose to distract you from your real experience of being, breathing, walking,
Yeah.
accepting your body, accepting emotion, accepting your mind, accepting your life contract, accepting your spirituality. That is the design. We are so mesmerized by the illusion. Just like a person watching a soap opera, you are drawn into it. You are sucked into it. You become addicted to it. Next thing you know, you're not taking care of number one. That is you.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
exactly what's happening.
Yep. So the trickster, well, like me, the super version, we're gonna teach you the world of tricks. If you don't understand the trick, you cannot understand the trickster language, because
That's
now
true.
everything is tricking you. So you need someone who understands the local, the language, a guide. So the trickster is created. A fool was given to you.
The fool or Loki,
Loki.
Thor's brother, Loki.
Mhm.
He's a trickster.
Because the fool will show you, don't be fooled. Everything you see is
Exactly.
an illusion being cast by an operation to keep you not looking within. That's it. The meditation, the Buddha, the Jesus, the Muhammad, all this of trickster. It appeared to be legit, but it's really not. It was designed that way to fool you.
Yeah.
If it can't fool you, it's not doing a job.
Nobody goes to the right once that person's gone. They go left, basically.
The
Completely
only way,
forgotten the knowledge.
everywhere you go, 360, it's all an
Yeah,
illusion.
But
yeah.
360,
Nicole,
no matter what. But the
look at
only
us
way,
though. Look at us though.
yes,
Yeah, like I said, one of the things about the tricks that's going on right now is that it's multi-layered.
it is multi-layered.
So, okay, but the fact that we're here and we're still here shows we got somewhere. Maybe not far, we're here still. So yeah,
We're
we may have
here,
gotten full,
definitely.
but it's not. I mean, we do have some truth because a lot of us here do our shadow work. We go within.
Yes. Look at our member. How many members we have now? Let's count. We start out with 20, close to 30, right?
Yeah,
And then after, when I do my trickster thing and allow, see, I know what I'm doing. I want to tell you that day with Torin, I allowed to happen unpurposely. I could intervene, but I did not intervene unpurposely. And why did I do that? I was exposing the site operation that done by Florin unpurposely. I was exposing all the flight operation, even done by James Rink, done by Alfred, done by David Wilcock. I want you to recognize the pattern, because when the
Mhm.
site operation, they designed to distract you even further, and you start feeding to the drama, you know. And then I actually enforced it. I said, go see the drama, have a laugh. It's all it is. It's just a laugh. But once the fun of the game is over, the show is over, come back to yourself, you know. But a lot of you cannot come back to yourself. You get stuck in the drama. That's when the site operation have accomplished its goal. Because some of you been with that drama for so many years, the site operation. And you're right, it's multi-layered, because they play against, just like a hand with many fingers, they play like this. And you look at what's going on right there. Like, what's going on? Like, see,
yeah. You
I
think
can't see what's going on. You waste your time, you know.
Yeah, you think you've reached the truth, and that's just
Uh-oh.
another layer. It still could be truth, but just another layer part of their game.
Yes, and that's it. So you see, so a lot of Florin people, she sees, she gonna have reaction, because she been told by a handler to stop me at all cost, to disengage from me, because her handler told her that I'm a threat to the operation. Of course I am. You know, I have my handler too, my true self and the higher being tell me stuff, you know, reveal. And that's it. So I'm revealing. Ain't that awesome, guys? Now get
Yes,
ready.
sir.
Yeah. Because that's the only way to reveal the truth, and that's you. You know, and I will not allow to have any site operation taking you anymore, because I'm taking you back to the innocent, returning you back to the innocent, the true self. That means teaching you how to acknowledge yourself from now on, because you need to give yourself value, and that was the key. Site operation does not allow you to give yourself value, and that's where the Lokis come in. The word Lokis, the word Lokis is called Loka, you know, L-O-K-A is Sanskrit, means worlds. Does that make sense? World. Welcome to abode. Welcome to Loka.
World.
Yeah, world is Sanskrit. It means world. The word
Oh,
Loki,
wow.
world Loki, you know, they mean the world of fire. Loki. The word ki in Cambodia means fire. The word Lok means world. So Loki, that means the world of fire. So I'm setting the world on fire to burn the illusion.
Nice.
See? I told you, when you speak English, you're actually speaking Cambodia. You guys don't realize it. Every word that you speak in English, it has a meaning in Cambodia. It was designed that way by the ancestor, so you can find your way home to yourself. The higher being does not speak much. They speak one word that has so much meaning behind it, you know? Okay, so do you want to visit the healing tree? How it works? Okay.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay,
Mhm.
how it works. Everyone say, Barame,
Barame.
Barame,
please manifest the healing
Bam.
tree in between my hands.
please manifest the healing tree
Healing
on
tree
my
in
between my
hand,
hands.
between my hands.
Yes, right, and blow. Okay. Now, any one of you who don't see it in your mind, imagine one. Go on, imagine it. Okay, now feel it. Feel the tree. See, right there. Feel the leaf, feel the branch, and you talk to it. Hello, tree, just play along. Hello, tree, how are you? It say, fine, my dear. You notice your imagination will let you hear the voice, like either your own voice or a voice of something else, but it's talking to you. And some of you might get a feeling of happy. That means it's fine. That's called the language of feeling, you know, acknowledgement. Does that make sense? Some of you
Yeah.
hear the mental thought, you know, that's fine, a mental image. But see, you can feel the weightness. So now what we're going to do as a healing tree, you say, now you can close your eye or leave your eye open, that's fine. Say, healing tree, I want you to envelop me. Can you do that? You say, yes. Now, next thing you know, see, I'm seeing the tree grow, enveloping me. And now I'm seeing I'm inside the tree. See that? I'm feeling a presence surrounding me. Now, who is making this come true? You are the higher being.
The
Higher being.
Higher being.
Right. Who is the higher being? The higher being is
Barame.
the higher you.
Yes.
See that? That's the one in making, that's the energy that making the form real. And the key, you just ask. That's why I said, you don't ever think you're badass. You're not. You know, this is the truth. You are badass, but you're not badass. In the front of the scene, you appear to be badass, but behind the scene, you're not. You are having a higher being doing thing for you. The key, you're asking. You know, they might play along with your shit. I mean, a jig and gizzle, but at the end of the day, you know, to give them full credit for everything. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, now close your eye. And now you tell the healing tree to begin healing protocol. Go ahead, healing tree. Begin healing protocol. Read it for me.
Healing protocol.
Now, all of a sudden, you feel vibration enveloping you. You feel like something root or growing inside. You can look and in your mind eye, you see it. But if you can't see with your mind eye, it's okay. Just feel. Does that make sense? Just feel.
Yeah.
And then you
Nice.
can imagine it too. You can see in your mind eyes or imagine image. But those who see it with your mind eye, you don't need to imagine it. For you, or you reach the level of receiving. But to those of you who can't see, you want to see, just think of it. That's it. And then you notice the thinking become real because the higher being make it real. How many minutes before the protocol complete, healing tree? He say 10 minutes, my son. See? For me. Now ask it on for you guys. As I look, my mind eye showing me that I'm inside a tree. I'm being like root is growing through me, and then there's energy flowing from the root into me, and the tree is like repairing me. I can feel it's moving. I can feel like I see light. I see like fairy dusting me, and it's just amazing. And a tree to me at this stage don't look like a tree, look like technology of some sort, you know, but organic. What do you guys see and experiencing?
Like a glowing tree, basically, on my end. And my whole body could feel pressed on my back. Almost as if like it's surrounding me.
Because the tree has enveloped you, that means it absorbed you into its core. Now it's doing work on you. And now it was small, to me now it's big because I'm inside.
Yeah, it is. It is big.
I feel like my energy and the tree's energy, we're both helping each other grow.
See, the reason I allow you to use the word imagination is for those who cannot see it yet, but they can feel it. So allow them to see it, you have to think of it. But those who can see it already with their thought, they don't need to imagine because now it's being done automatic. So I have to make it fair for you guys. Just make sure not everyone on the same level.
Yes, thank you.
Well, congratulations. You guys passed the spiritual test that was created by your higher self, that you choose you over everyone else. I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
Do you know Asian hate Asian? True.
You are not lying on that one.
Don't get no Korean Japanese together.
Oh no, don't say that. Oh my gosh.
You know, like black hate black. Don't get the Shutu and the Nuku together. They would cut each other up. Don't get the Crip and the Blood next to each other. It'll be small fly. True or not?
Yep.
Don't get Vietnamese and Cambodia together. It'd be spark fly. I mean, you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't get the Cambodia and Thailand together. It'd be spark fly.
Yeah.
I say, what? Like,
oh, you did fine.
And don't get no Myanmar, Burma, and Thailand together. It'll be another level. Spark fly. Do you see, guys? We live in a world of super hate. You understand now?
We do.
Don't get Muslim and the Chinese together. It'll be spark fly. You definitely don't want to get the Tibetan and the Chinese together. It'd be spark fly.
Mhm.
If you want another war, don't get the Mongolia and the Chinese together. It'll be ancient beef coming up. Am I amazing? This is shadow work. Healing tree, do you love me? Yes, always, it said. I'm telling you, it feels like I'm in a med bed. I'm floating. I'm feeling being loved, but feel different. I don't feel the technology. I feel more. It's the organic more. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it feels like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, it feels like an organic instead of technology. The med bed is more tech. I can taste it better, but this I don't. I taste organic. It's like a female essence more. Why the med bed is more like a male essence more. You know, metal and stuff. Maya from Virginia, were you experiencing?
Yes, I was actually the tree talks back
Mhm,
about everything that is going on. It's a very female, motherly voice.
mhm.
And here, like the oxygen levels, I don't, because I'm inside and everything, it seems it's so, the smell, it's so good, like cedar type,
Oh yeah,
and
the
the
smell.
oxygen,
Mhm.
and it's like I don't want to even leave. This is great.
Mhm.
It feels great. There is sensation all over the body. And the only thing that the tree said back, I know it bothers you. You don't like to the cold sensation and the hand and the feet sometimes, but for now it's necessary. You have too
Mhm.
much heat in the body. We are just cooling you off.
It feel like I'm in the water. That's the only.
Oh, there is yes, when you called, actually it was like, imagine spraying water from the bottom up. I have all this good smell and the water coming, the vapor of the water coming.
Mhm.
This feels amazing.
Yeah,
And I'm rocking to one side to another too. I cannot
Mhm.
sit straight.
yeah. It's like we inside the tree, but it's being caressed by a waters. Like we inside the tree, but it's all inside a pool or some sort inside the tree.
Oh yes, definitely very cooling sensation.
Mhm. I can see root is growing into me, and it's shooting some kind of light. Like I can see starlight coming from the root into me, and then moving through my body. I'm asking what is that? The tree is explaining that is version of it man night. It made a photon, neutrino
Oh,
particle. Yeah,
oh wow.
like Luxon and stuff like that. It's describing me. It's more efficient. It's like yeah,
Oh
it's
wow.
it's like firefly. It's not going to describe with multicolor flowing from the root into me. I can feel it. It's growing into my lungs, growing to, but I can breathe. That's the best thing. Anybody want to report? Um, Maya from New York or something.
Philadelphia.
Philadelphia. Yes. Malaysia.
I am enjoying all the elementals, the fairies. The
Yes.
tree is so happy to see me. The
Mhm.
tree is hugging me, and I become a tree.
I'm inside the tree because the tree
Yeah.
enveloped.
Oh
Mhm.
my goodness. Beautiful.
Yes, that's for the fairy. There is fairy in here too. They just keep spraying, not spraying, but dusting us with some kind of fairy dust. Yeah, they
Yes.
keep throwing it on us. Yes, it looked like sparkle light too,
Yes.
shimmering light. I can smell it. It's like Harlem smell.
I smell pine. Pine.
Mhm. How about you, Carlos? General Carlos.
I feel very little. I can see very little
Hmm.
at this time.
Okay. You be enveloped.
I felt the tree,
Mhm.
but yes, it enveloped me. But what it's doing, I'm not exactly sure.
It's okay. The whole idea is you can see what you're feeling. That's how it matters. Like a blind man, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
that-
just I'm not feeling too much, but it is doing some work because where I had pain before, it's
Mhm.
lessened. So I know it's working, but what's exactly
The
doing?
reason it's work, because the higher being allow it to work. Yes,
Yeah.
your higher mind.
So
Mhm.
it's worked. So it's doing something. I just don't know what it's doing right now.
Well, we don't. Well, that's good. We just trust the process. You know,
Yes.
trust the process because we know the higher being is allowed to happen. Okay. Anybody else want to share? Abi, how about you?
Yeah. So I'm inside the tree. It placed like this wreath on my head,
Mhm.
and then from there, like the roots went in, like roots came out of it and went to the ground, and it basically was able to it's giving me more skills, more abilities to be able to speak to like the natural worlds.
You mean the element?
Yeah, like like light is flowing into my head from the roots with the roots around me.
Mhm. It's wonderful, B. Do you know you have fan?
Oh, good.
Yeah, there's Cambodia watching you. You have fan. They want to meet you.
Oh, hi guys. So
Mhm.
Come out.
Jesse is one of your fan. You know, yeah, but
okay.
got your Jesse. You can just see that, don't it? It's cool. He, you know.
Cool.
Anybody else would like to share? What is a
All right,
tree?
look,
Protocol.
she guys says there's fairy, so I asked him to sit on my hand, and I could feel the sensation on my hand now.
I kiss on my fairy. It's cool.
Oh, I forgot to mention. So like this ball of like this rainbow ball came in, and it was like sort of like a spaceship in a way. And I asked what it was there to do, and it did like shine this like rainbow light into my eyes, so that I'm able
cool.
to see more of the higher energies. So that was pretty cool too.
It's concluding now. Tree is said 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Protocol healing is completed. Is returning me. Okay, thank you, Tree. Can I
Thank
leave?
you.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you, Tree.
Return me to my body. Tree, return me to my body now. Okay, that's it. You see that?
Oof.
Ain't that beautiful?
Yeah.
See?
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
It don't have to be
Yeah.
the form of mad bed. The higher being can do different variations of form. It don't has to be one form, you know.
Oh man.
It's beautiful about the spirit world. Because energy take on form. Whatever form you need to take, it will do it.
Nice.
Yes.
I feel so, and that's Henry. You know, ain't that crazy? You see, Henry, he's a diehard fan. He's sticking with us. Henry, did that guy respond to your complaint letter?
No.
I make Henry
What
complaint.
is it though?
I see your dog, Carlos.
Uh-oh. He must have saw that tree. He's like, let me come by a little bit.
I'll be laughing if while Carlos is doing the tree healing, the dog see the tree, he pee on Carlos.
Oh God, I could see that.
I think I don't think he say what? Someone be bad. colors. What do you think about that? Like the dog can see the other world, right? You see, you look like a tree. You say,
The molecule initialized.
See the dogwood tree.
Oh my god.
you and I would have like, we need to have a talk with this dog.
Oh my gosh.
Dogs are funny. They love to pee next to a fire hydrant for some reason, you know, or
Yeah.
even tree for some reason. I don't know why, but they
Or they
take
see a
water.
tire of a car, they'll pee there too, which is interesting.
And I saw a Facebook video where this black dude was sitting and then the dog sniffed him and then pee on him.
Monica is a male human. Your best. It's a high functioning dog, you know.
So that's the key, you know, like now, hey, what's up with LT? Why you don't showing up? Is he feel a little disoriented or something?
I don't know.
I can tell you what is going on. He was under the pressure trying to get the UM1 to launch. And then I saw what's going on. He did not here, ground himself in here, see himself here. Does that make sense? So he felt like he would be blamed for because thing didn't go according to what he, you know, thing was taking time slow. And the whole lesson of that, he need to trust himself and the higher being. Because they don't, you can only plant the seed, but you're the one to make it grow.
Yeah.
God the one to make it grow, the higher being. All the key is just you did your part. Now let the higher being bless it. And that's it.
I see.
Look, guys, don't forget we are human beings. We have limitation, okay? And we have to realize that we are human form right now. We have limitation. We have to be, that's why we ask for help. You know, people think they can do what the spirit can do. Come on now. You are stepping
Not
out, you know. Let the spirit be spirit, let you be you. But you work together. By doing that, and you will function just fine. That's why I jump on my Korean woman, Stacy, today, this morning. I noticed Stacy like to infringe on other people's reality. So I said, stop. Just worry about your reality. And then we get into geopolitics about South Korea, North Korea. Don't worry about Jung Kung, what he doing. Jong Un or something like that, whatever his name is.
Yeah.
Kim Jong-un.
Yeah, Kim Jong-un.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kim Jong-un.
Yeah.
Trump best friend.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Dr. K this morning. Yes, I did hear that.
I couldn't hear it though. It didn't go well at all for me. I'll try
Yeah.
again.
Well, I just make it heard that this is the problem. Everyone think they know best for someone else, but it's not true. You know best for you. Someone else will know best for themselves.
Yeah, it's true.
Yes.
Because nobody knows somebody else's life contract but them.
No, but them.
Yeah.
So how they set up their room, their house, how their house rule, that's their business. Let them do it. You go to their world, you play by their rule. If they come to your world, they will have to play by your rule. Does that make sense?
Yes.
That's how it works.
Yeah.
So this is why I say the word respect. Everything around one, evolve in one reality, one word, respect. Now you see how disrespect come in many forms. Like Torin, he didn't give me no value because he don't give himself value. That's why I disrespect, because I reflected the true nature of who he is. You know, what is Torin goal? Torin did not respect who he is. That's why he switched between this, switch between that. He don't know what he is. But I know what he is. He's confused because he have not accept who he is. That's why he didn't respect himself. Therefore, he could respect anyone else, not even me. When you able to respect who you are, give yourself value, that's when you start to give other people value. You give people their place by first giving yourself your place in your own heart. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
See, everything is reflection. And the reason I don't engage in his world, because I know who I am. You know, I am a pimp lord.
Oh God.
And he don't know what it means to be a pimp is. He thinking pimping, you're slapping hoes on the street, older. He getting the
Oh,
wrong
God.
idea what the pimp is. PIMP, Planetary Intelligent Monitoring Principle. PIMP.
Oh.
PIMP, you know, Planetary Intelligent Monitoring Principle.
Wow.
That's
Mhm.
interesting.
I never heard of it like that.
Mhm.
So in other words, it's somebody at planetary level that just pimp slap you.
Exactly. If you see, my job is to keep everyone functioning on an efficient level. I was sent here to upgrade you. So I'm a PIMP, Planetary Intelligent Monitoring Principle. So my job is to see the whole planet with intelligent, see the structure intelligent, and monitoring it, you know, and then see the principle that is being dashed out and reflect that to everyone else. And so you can know the game, know the rules, so you can play right. Otherwise, everyone is not in sync. It's not in standardized on this planet. And therefore, we could have a problem. The problem is we working against each other instead of helping in sync with each other, you know? And that's what's going on. And I see the problem already. Upgrade You Beyond is going to come for you.
Oh my gosh.
What?
I was about to write something. Monica already went 2 steps ahead. So typical.
You never heard that song, Console,
You-
Upgrade You by
I was gonna
Beyonce?
say that. I was gonna say that.
Oh.
Because you said you were here to upgrade, and I heard her song playing in my head.
That's what I heard too.
Upgrade you.
I'll
Upgrade
send
you.
it to you on Telegram.
bad.
Oh, shoot.
And I could
Okay,
hear
I'll
the
stop
song
being funny.
too.
Bye.
I was
And
this close on
Carlos
sending
got
it to you,
spanked.
Monica.
Carlos got spanked this morning. Carlos got
Ooh.
spanked. He did. The women
Did he like it?
Oh my god.
That's the question. Did you have to pull out your handcuffs, Console?
No, I didn't do it.
Let me stop.
Was it the women that spank you? No, not. Was it this morning or last night? I think it was last night. Yeah, Carlos got
one.
by the
Oh,
women.
he got spanked last night.
Yeah.
Mhm. By the pimp lord.
No, not by me. By the pimp Steve. The madam.
Hey. Uh-oh, is he going to look for his handcuffs?
There you go.
Mhm.
I got the real ones.
Is that his
You got
lunch
the real
bag? Oh, his lunch bag?
And that's when I mute myself.
Hey, how about I got news something. Did you guys check your thing? Man, it went up so much, you know. I was so impressed how much it went up right now. I want him to get
The crypto stuff.
okay, it's still high, but it went up to close to 3,000. I'm still only 1,250. You know, it went up to almost 3,000, but it went down a little bit, but it's going back up again. This is amazing. Okay, let's back to LT. I think what happened is LT maybe feel ashamed, maybe feel a little unhappy or disappointment in one form or another. I cannot know how to describe his feeling, but he always looking for success, you know. But if you don't get the right feedback, he tend to trying to recollect himself in one form or another. So I think he's going through like a stillness, because why all this is happening? Well, I told all of you on the video that everything in our group is run by them, the invisible people, the higher being, So if we want anything to go through, we have to get their blessing. And then we don't anticipate anything, expect nothing. Why? Because our job is to ask and then they want to bless us, they will. And that's it. Allow them to make the decision for us. Because we ask that from them, because we can't operate in their world, that. Because they're higher logic. They operate in zero space time. We human beings cannot operate in that level. We go crazy,
I see.
We can't even handle our own BS sometimes. You notice that?
Yeah.
And when people do BS, they're always saying, help me. That's what's going on. Because some people cannot handle the pain they're carrying. You think I'm not aware of everything's going on? I'm super aware. But the thing is, I can't put in words sometimes. The thing, I know what's going on in your life. I know what's going on in my life. I know what everything going, because I'm in connection with the invisible being. So I'm talking to them. They let me know what's everything. And that's why I taught you how to read and stuff, how to channel and stuff. I want to get a glimpse of their world. I mean, now you're becoming like shaman in training. They're walking multi-world, Any feedback about what I talk about? Are some of you come Florin group? Are you feel angry or sad? The stuff I said about Florin, and then I put together for you and reveal to you the source code. You need to let me know in your own word. Are you disappointed, many of you, that I begin to call out the site operation as it is?
For me, when you mentioned like you said last night, when you defined what is a psyop, basically, and like you said, when you're here to show our true self or develop our spiritual beingness into our true self, which is like Godship, and she's a distraction, basically, then I saw that in that way inwardly, because even though she's doing the best she can to assist you with all the information, there is no development of your true beingness.
Yes.
Everything is as far as I can tell, it's except to help you try and discern the truth of everything else going on here physically, so you can physically survive, so to speak.
But what's that truth? That's the question. Now
But the thing is it true or not? It's like you're always trying to figure out what is the truth. But like you said, it distracts you from going within and developing your inner being. Because everything is, you're always looking, is this true or not? Is this true or not? And what you can do about it. You can do this, you can do this. But you're always, it's always focused on the exterior and not going into the interior, going within.
There you go. There you go. How about you, Monica? Were you disappointed? The bashing, the stuff now, and I explained myself why I did all this thing and pointed out this side up. And now you're seeing comparison to their side up and my side up. You see, I'm the friendly version, your ally version. You see?
I think you think I'm more connected to Florin than I am. So no. Just because I came from no, I mean, I don't have an opinion either way.
Yeah, okay. No, I'm just asking, do you like the way I revealed the side up? Not just Florin only, James, Alfred, all of them are all the same thing,
Yeah, they're all psyops. Like, I listen and then I filter and then I move on. So for me, I think maybe I'm a little different than most because I don't get attached to any particular person or a source of information. And I think a lot of people they aren't like that. They're very loyal to a particular entity, and I am not in that way.
But they're loyal to themselves. That's the problem.
No, that's what I'm saying. They have to be loyal to themselves because at the end of the day, you have to filter out the information. And does it ring true for you? And a lot of people don't go through that extra step, is what I'm saying. They don't use any critical thinking skills. And that's neither here nor there. But for me, that's not how I operate. Everything goes through a filter. So it either benefits me, and if it doesn't, then I move on.
Baby. That's good. That's good. Hey, baby. You see the way I put it? It was amazing, right? I mean, I took you through a ride, but at the end, I revealed.
I knew you were taking us for a ride, because so I was telling Carlos, don't get too attached, you know, to any one thing, because when you get attached, then that's when Console is going to come in and like the spaceship, touch it. Remember that story you told us?
You did.
You can't get too attached to anything.
Yeah.
My student understand me now. I took them to the healing tree. You know, I didn't want to take them to the eternal tree yet. I want to take them to the healing tree first, you know. But I put them in the complicator. Yeah, I did it. And I, instead of opening up the Stargate, honey, I just told the environment to manifest the healing tree and then let the tree grow and absorb them and let them experience the first stage of healing. Mhm. Yes. Yes. I can also do it to you if you want later, you know. You want to do it now? Want to do it right now?
Let's see.
Oh, okay. Oh, I done it already. But you can't do it because you have monkey jumping around on your tree. So if I get the tree, he might jump around and you can't get no healing and the tree go get mad. Mhm, mhm. So like, yes, go ahead. So a lot of people, as you can see, they probably saw that and they feel like Monica say, they feel a loyalty to a certain side art. But me, they have shown me that they're not loyal to themselves. Therefore, they cannot be in my group in the long run. Because my group has condition. Condition is I need you to be the real you in order to meet the everything real, you know? And which is they don't give themselves value. If they can't give themselves value, therefore, they cannot be in my world because I give myself value. Value means I give myself respect. I give myself credit. Does that make sense? Only when you start giving yourself respect and value, therefore you're able to give other people respect and value. Everything fall in place. And then it will respect led to consideration of other. That's what it means. You know, at all time, you have to give yourself respect and value. Once you forget this for 1 second, the distraction operation activate. And that's why people get crashed. Torin, Elijah, Ahmed. They make a billion excuses not to give themselves credit, not to honor, you know, themselves. And they think the power source is from outside, from the side art. But I have no idea the side art is just an illusion. If you follow it, it's just distracting you from your true self. And that was it. That's why it's called the illusion, the trick. You know? Simple. Mhm. You know why I hate the Buddha so much? Because
He
people
means it to
believe,
nothing.
yes, the people believe in him instead of believing in themselves. You know why I hate Jesus so much? The people that read the Bible don't understand nothing about his teaching. They see himself, they're seeing Jesus as a savior. He's not a savior. Once you start believing in Jesus, your room only have one heart, only for you. Then you are being side-opted. That's why people don't understand his teaching. I understand it. Our Jesus saying that, look within, the kingdom is within. And that's it. He say the same thing I'm teaching, but people start worshiping up the messenger. And that's where I disagree. Does that make sense? You don't worship the messenger. He's just a carrier.
Yeah, that makes total sense.
Buddha just a messenger. Muhammad just a messenger. Allah just a messenger. What is the message? Look within you. The kingdom is in you. And that's it. Heaven is in you. You are heaven. It's in you. You are the heaven. That's it. It's that simple. And that's what's wrong with your world. Human beings tend to worship the messenger. They're bringing the messages. The message is saying that look within you. You already have everything. That's it. So that's what I'm trying to fight against, guys. I hope you understand my position.
No, I understand you 1,000% on this one.
Mm-hmm. Gia, do you understand me, honey? Gia? Can she talk?
I don't know. She might be at work. Sometimes she's at work.
Okay, she at work. Okay, that's fine. So yes, the different messenger, but same messages. Look within. You will hear this again and again in every teaching, from religion to science. Look within. Look within. But what does it mean to look within? Acknowledge your body. Acknowledge your emotion. Acknowledge your mind. Acknowledge your immortality, which is the spirit, because it's the true energy source for everything. By doing that, you give yourself value. Now everything just will click. Now you have true peace. Now everything is in harmony. That was it. Yeah. And because now you've seen the higher being that exists in the world of spirit, the world of emotion, the world of mental, and the elemental that work with your body. Now you understand how to do healing. And that's why in all the religion, they say pray. They say pray. Does that make sense? Pray.
Yep.
And then someone say, well, how do you pray? Ask the higher being help. That's why you don't disrespect them. In order to respect the higher being, you must first respect yourself. Then you're able to respect the higher being. What does respect mean? You give them value, just as you give yourself value. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yes.
ឲ្យតម្លៃខ្លួនឯង បានអាចឲ្យតម្លៃគ្រូបាន បើយើងមិនគោរពខ្លួនឯង យើងមិនអាចគោរពគ្រូបានទេ ចឹងណា Yeah. You see that, a super B? Super B.
Yep, I agree 100%.
Mm-hmm. I noticed.
Going from B to super B already.
I know, right? I feel like I should change my screen name to like Super B.
Yeah, because you have superpower now. Why not? Before you didn't know you have superpower. I teach you how to use it now, you know?
Yeah, I didn't know. That's true. I didn't know how to use it yet.
Okay, let's talk about what happened to Torrent Foundation. I'll explain to you what the higher being did. Okay. Torrent was having this goal. He said, oh, Papa this, Papa that, this and that, this and that. But everyone got a different vision from the higher being. That he was not true to himself. He thinking the power source were out here. He thought I was his power source. He thought the group was his power source. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that's right.
That's the illusion. When he did that, he just shot himself in the feet, and the higher being will not. This higher being pretty much will throw a monkey wrench in his cogwheel. You know, in layman terms, they will stop him from progression. And then he didn't even understand that he saw the short video that I killed Max Sphere. He didn't understand the marketing, how it works, this and that. He didn't understand me at all. Now, when I told people, no, I killed Max Sphere, this and that, because you know the super soldier site operation. Now you know how it works. Designed to distract people, to create more distraction from the true self. So I say, I need to kill the site operation. So yeah, I killed Max Sphere. He's dead now. The site operation from him over, but another site operation pop up, never in. And that was the message I sent to them, you know, saying this site operation will end because I'm what we call the destroyer of illusion. I am Shiva now. What does Shiva do? Shiva is the one that destroy illusion, right? And regenerate.
There's Shiva and there's Kali. They both are said to be the destroyers.
That's right.
Of the Maya, of the illusion.
Every time when Maya, with the illusion cast to exist, when you don't look within, you don't acknowledge who you are, you don't give yourself respect, you don't give yourself self-worth or self-value, that's when the illusion come in. When you don't see yourself as your own power source. Does that make sense now? That's when Maya detect you and start project BS into your mind. That's it. So Torin, he did not see himself as power source. That's why he failed. The higher being made sure he failed. Do you know why the UM1 failed? The quiz. Carlos, you know why the UM1 failed? It did not progress. You know, you already know who did it, the higher being, but why? Because the creator of it did what? Did not
ask for a blessing for it. It was under confusion.
Yes. And did not have confidence in
himself.
Exactly. Absolutely. Everything we do, we first need to get blessing from them by saying prayer. Like you pray over the food. Does that make sense? You acknowledge the people who cook the food. You acknowledge the being that blessed the food. I see many of you who pray, you don't acknowledge the people who did it for you. Always, oh God, thank you for this, thank you for that. But you got to also acknowledge to the cook. That's what people, you got to acknowledge, like your house, and I'll build your house. You pray, say, God, thank you for the blessing this house and for the engineer, the technician, the plumber, this and that, for allowing them to have help able to build this product. And so I can experience this. I thank you for everything, Lord, you know, and for them too. And thank you guys for everything, for your energy too. So a lot of Christian, a lot of people, they give thanks to the higher being, but they forgot to give thanks also to the physical being who participate in the process. You understand now? You got to acknowledge both sides of the coin.
Yes.
Yeah, that's important.
Because if you don't give your people value, if you give the higher being value, but you don't give your people value, they're going to feel sad. They also need acknowledge. Carlos, you know that's true.
Yeah, that's true. We do have to give acknowledgement, gratitude. One thing I learned also, like when you're eating the food, be grateful to the plants and animals that have died to nourish your body.
Exactly.
That's another thing that we don't do. Well, we should do that as well.
You need to honor the sacrifice they give. When you eat chicken, be thankful to the being who sacrificed their physical form to nourish your physical form. You know, like that. Because as a warrior, what is the key word? You honor. Did you know as a warrior, when we kill other warrior, the weapon we kill, we keep and pass it on to being, but we also eat the other warrior. Because it's a sacred. Do you know that?
Never heard of that. First time hearing.
Oh, you heard it. Ask Carlos. He studied ancient warrior. He know.
I know. Well, it depends, because for the
like Simone,
the cannibals, that's what they practice. You eat the warriors, you take on their spirit.
And then now you kill the warrior. Now his spirit, his SS and his mana is in the weapon, and it's grow. It's go strong. It collect, you know, and it passed down from generation to generation. And when people saw that because the weapon now has spirit energy in it,
not the soul. I remember you mentioned about the higher beings. So you said that they don't always work with us too much because we don't know our true selves. We have too many beings attached.
Go on.
Okay. I remember in one of the
said that.
healing modalities. it mentions that when you kill something or someone before it's their time, they have a right to finish their life path in your body. So you can
Mhm.
have more than one entity attached to your auric field, to the energy field. And
That
they go through the
happened.
process of
Mhm.
helping remove them from your field so they can continue their own life without them being attached to you.
There is what we call a ritual of reincarnation. Remember, I
Mhm.
show you were able to go and meet the being, you know, that you have killed, and
Mhm.
then you're able to talk to them and negotiate, you know, and able to allow to create an agreement, and that let us
Yeah.
part way, and let you come on, you interact in the physical world, be born in this lifetime, be in this future, and we can play some more, and
Yeah.
enter best friend,
Yeah.
in that lifetime. Yes, you
Because
can
if you
do
don't do
an arrange.
that, yeah, because if you don't do that, they could still be angry and
Yes,
traumatized, and they can ruin your life.
they can, but that's why I taught you the communication negotiation where you meet them in the park, meet them in the
Yeah.
hallway park, because every warrior know that each warrior is different, right? Some warrior they honor the other warrior by burying them, by keeping the weapon and giving back to the loved one, the stuff like that. Some culture they honor by eating the warrior, share it among. They do that also in Cambodia. For example, honey, remember you heard the story about Cambodia eating clown, eating the liver? You heard the old timer talk about it. They will kill Vietnam people, Vietnam soldier, and they take them and they cut out their liver or heart, and they will cut them up and put ginger and eat them. The general, the colonel, whatever, they eat it, and they drink and they eat, and to celebrate, to oh no, Việt Nam nó cái chưa lên môn công, they believe in the black art, the black magic.
Yeah. I got to
Dark,
get going here myself, guys. 'Cause I got to take my kids back home.
okay,
All right.
Bye,
and
Carlos.
what năng
Have a
nhâm
good night, everyone.
Night
môn
night.
lang
Night, night.
the magic, chẳng á. And this stuff, I heard it because the soldier, that kind of stuff. And this is stuff that is in Cambodia, they do that. It's so weird. Back in what, 50, 60, 40, 30, it's like they do that kind of stuff, and the warrior, they do that kind of stuff. So they
Wow.
the black, the dark art, the dark magic version. That's the reason I came from the future, and like I said, can create trauma. So instead, I will give everyone a magical ability and teach you how to do the light art instead. We will use everything as light. And as for our group, we don't sacrifice people. We don't need to kill nobody. Ain't that beautiful? And we get superpower, and we get
Yes, I'm glad I don't have to kill anybody.
and we
Yeah.
have to do dark ritual, and like the people in Cambodia, like they do some dark ritual. They cut a woman open and take the unborn baby and wrap it and create a child ghost. They do that. It's popular over there. It's freaky. And most people think this thing is gone. It have not gone anywhere. They may be subsided behind the scene, but it's always there because the people in power always have dark entity helping them on the side. Just as you now developing relationship with light entity helping you on the side. Does that make sense?
Yeah, makes sense.
Yep.
The invisible being, the light being, the positive one that I connect you to. And you find out it's your higher self taking on many forms. And they've been here for eon, but they are a different aspect of you. But the other side, the people who practice the dark magic, they also connect with their invisible being, the dark being. See that? And that help them stuff. That's why I get you more powerful being, because I get you more with super cosmic teacher, the alien and stuff, the robot, the internet, and stuff like that. So I want you to have a more powerful teacher than them. And that's the secret. Get more powerful teacher, more powerful master to help you out. And it's all in you. The bad and the good and the ugly and the powerful is all in you. I just want to show you that I want to make sure, oh, Maria, I see you going. I saw what you did. You put some kind of, it's ice cream on mommy tongue. And how about daddy? You gonna give daddy some? And thank you, baby. See? So are you happy now that I brought you the light path, the path of the universe, that you don't have to take people's life, to get what you want?
Yep.
You happy that you're a way that is true from an ancestor, the path of the light being, because in our past we don't kill people, period. We bless them and we bring them back to life. We empower them. That is our path. Pra in Cambodia we call it pra sra strang sat lo. Pra meaning to bless. Strang meaning to like save, to say strong, and pra sra strang sat lo. That means sat lo is life being on the planet. Sat meaning life, life, human, animal is called sat. Lo meaning, the word lo means world. Life of the world. That's that. Doesn't matter, human, alien, as long as life, we're here to assist them. That is the goal. And that's why I'm not going to let anybody basically pull you from yourself. Because my job as your teacher is to make sure that you recognize the true teacher that is the spirit in you. That makes sense now?
Yeah.
You need all the power of the universe. That is your truth, your spirit. And that's why I will bash whoever you glorify. Except when you glorify yourself, you cook, you good, you green. Anyone else? The red activate. I'm just kidding. But I will activate. Ariel, why you do that? Why you don't give yourself value? You see that? That's kind of see. If you do like this, it sounds like you're slapping someone. It's amazing special effect. Okay, any question? Did you like what I take you to Healing Tree today?
Yeah.
It was great.
Yes, it was great.
Did you finish reading the book, Maya?
Which one of?
The Unimetric one.
Oh, yes. I finished that one. And on Friday, I received my Q36. So I will start that one.
I'm proud of you.
So now I'm going for the third book.
Okay. I will soon publish this book in Korean language as well.
Oh, yes, I see there is a language that I don't understand, which is all good. I can't wait.
Stacy wants to reach out to the Korean people, get a market in that as well.
That's good.
Nice.
So we want to bring this knowledge to the we call it, the Korean people, I call them this word Anisayo people.
Anisayo.
Anisayo. What does Anisayo mean again, Stacy?
I don't know what that is. Maybe you're saying 안녕하세요? Maybe.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's what he's saying.
Okay, that's how I know it as. It kind of confused the heck out of me.
I know the word I know in Cambodia mean you. I know. I know how Isayo, this side that mean we have Nisai. That mean we have destiny.
Yeah, you were close.
That would make me activate Loki's.
Gosh.
Yeah, I'm just joking, guys. But I don't joke this, guys. Please do me a favor. Don't be bamboozled again like side operation. It's everywhere. It's rampant. Okay. Always look inside you and acknowledge yourself, give yourself value. That's pretty much it. Thank you. And I'm leaving you. See you next time. Love you guys.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Dr.
Okay.
King.
Thank you, everyone.
Mhm.
Thank you all.